So where does marketing come from? I will tell you, marketing hasn't existed forever. There was a point where it did come to be. So let's talk through the history of marketing. A long time ago, when people lived on farms, they lived on farms where they produced a certain type of good or maybe multiple goods, and those were the goods that they consumed. So if you had a corn field, then you had corn. If you had wheat, then you had wheat. The animals you had on the farm were the animals that gave you eggs or milk. Those were the types of products that you would consume. This was a special type of situation that is known as a pure subsistence economy. A pure subsistence economy is one where you consume what you produce. When people started to travel and move beyond their farm, they found neighbors, and those neighbors, through conversation, revealed that they had products that were different than existed on the other farm. And so over time, once the first barter happened, or the exchange between one farmer and the other, that was the first beginning of marketing. So you had a barter between one farmer and another where the goods were exchanged, and once we had an exchange, that is the beginning of marketing. So then from one farm, we went to another farm, to a third farm, to a fourth farm, and those exchanges were happening in close proximity to that original farm. But as you start to think about this, this was an exhausting process because the person from one farm had to travel to the other farm, complete the exchange and travel back, and then had to travel to another farm. And once everyone started to do this, it became very ineffective and inefficient. And so the idea was then to meet in a common location where everyone can travel just one time to the central meeting spot or marketplace, complete all the different exchanges, and then travel back to their farms. This was much more efficient and effective. And then over time, we know that this is developed further with the introduction of currency. So no longer was it barter, but then we introduced currency so that we can use currency to procure products that we didn't have. And then this idea is very much alive and well today. Think about eBay, for example. Many of us go to eBay to get to products that aren't locally available, or maybe we want to access something that's customized for us or something that is just less expensive. So the idea is we're accessing sellers who we don't have access to in our local market, and we're able to use currency to complete an exchange, and that is how marketing developed over time.